Made by nature and refined by the very essence of human life, we'll meet with the traditional sounds of Korean history. Eternal harmony. A military march. What song comes to mind? Perhaps Chopin or Schubert's Military March, or Sinfonia Eroica, which means Heroic Symphony by Beethoven? Whichever music you choose, without a doubt, it would have been defined with powerful and majestic tones and a strong, precise beat. Korean traditional music also has music that captures and displays the might of the military. Curious? Let's take a listen.
명금이라 대치타!
The piece we are listening to is a representative traditional military piece called the Daechwita. It is included in UNESCO's Masterpieces of the Oral and Intangible Heritage of Humanity list and is being passed down through the hands of professionals. The Daechwita is performed by about 50 performers and is comprised of an ensemble with around 10 different types of percussion and wind instruments. Some examples would be instruments called the jabara, which is similar to cymbals, and the Teong Soul, which looks similar to a trumpet but produces a much higher and piercing sound. The Daechwita, as you probably guessed, was usually performed during royal processions of the king and honored guests during a military march or when celebrating victory in war. The sounds definitely give you an image of the stout, steadfast, and even solemn aspects of the military. When representing military music, there is also another piece of music called the Trita. Its characteristic is that it is an arrangement of the Daechwita into a piece that can be performed by a symphonic orchestra. So, unlike the Daechwita, that brings out a strong beat with the use of percussion instruments, the Trita includes the use of stringed instruments, thus producing a more graceful and mellow sound. The instrument which produces the main melody in a Daechwita performance is an instrument called the Teong Soul, which, as we briefly mentioned earlier, is much like a trumpet. It is made of wood and is about 35 centimeters in length, with the end looking much like a fully blossomed morning glory. The Teong Soul is not only used in military music, but is also used in common folk music to liven up the mood. Well, now let's listen to a modern mood of Daechwita performed by Puri. Eternal Harmony, a place where you get to meet the beauty of Korean sounds. Next time, we'll meet the sounds of the Samolnori, or traditional percussion quartet, which will have you tapping your feet to the beat. Hope you can join us next time.